Okay folks, welcome to another round of chords with me, your host James, on our intermediate ukulele quest on our way to Ukedom. We're going to learn how to do the B flat chord. Now, a lot of people are afraid of the B flat chord, so brace yourselves. It's not an easy chord. If you're already okay with barring chords with your first finger, then you're going to find this okay, possibly quite easy. If you're struggling with your barring of chords, then hopefully this is also going to help you to get over that. The main chord we're concerned here is with B flat. The other chords I'm going to teach you are important, but the main chord is B flat. B flat is it's a great key on the ukulele, especially for singing. And you know, we're going to be doing similar chord shapes really to the one that we were doing in the D chord family that was before this. So this is a progression just like the D chord family, but we're going to move on to B flat. Here we go then. So you'll have hopefully your music in front of you, and we're going to be looking at the diagram for the B flat chord, the B flat 7 chord, the E flat 7 and the F7. And the good news is that the B flat 7 is slightly easier than the B flat, so you can always opt for that one. Let's start with B flat. Okay. Now, contrary to what it says on your sheet, I'm going to be using my whole first finger to bar my B flat chord. Some people prefer just to put the first finger on the E and the A string. So if that works for you, you can bar part of it there. Your middle finger comes onto the second fret of the C string, and your ring finger comes onto the third fret on the G string. Not too dissimilar to a chord shape that we already know, E minor. Now I find this a bit tricky myself, but this is how it sounds. Okay? I find this finger, as you can see, goes a bit skew with. I prefer to bar the whole string. Okay? It doesn't give such a great chord, sort of reverberation on the chord as this one, but I find it easier. So see what works for you. So we put first finger on the string, and you've got to press tight. You'll see my thumb behind. I'm actually pushing into the back of the ukulele, okay? And it will hurt a little bit, that's normal. So it's quite a clutch. You're not going to be doing this chord forever, but when you do, you want to nail it. So he goes down there. Second finger comes onto the second fret on my C string. Third finger, my ring finger, comes onto the third fret on the G string. Okay, this is how it sounds. Okay, not as quite as good, but I've got overall the sound. And I've got to hold my thumb behind and this finger tight. Okay, so that is going to be tricky. It will hurt a little bit. But what you want to do, we're going to try exercise number 22. We're going to just strum those B flat chords. So I'm going to do 8 of those, and then I'm going to change to F7, and then we'll talk about it. So here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Change to F, F7. Back to B flat for 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. F7. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's the B flat. So all you want to do is get used to strumming that one and get used to the shape. F7 is not as tricky as it looks, even though it uses 4 fingers. You do the F chord shape first, so get that down first, and then you just add your ring finger to the third fret on the C string, and your pinky to the third fret on the A string, and it sounds like this. Now, I'm not actually that great at getting to F7, I will admit, so especially from B flat. So what I sometimes do is I do a couple of B flats, and when I go to F, I actually do F for a bit first, then I bring these 2 down once I've got strumming. That's my little sort of workaround for the F7. So have a look at that. F7's a really lovely chord because you can use it for normal Fs, just for a bit of embellishment. So here's F, and here's F7. If you can't do F7, don't worry, you're incredible. You can already do the F chord, so you're doing fine. This is the one you want to work on. And then the only other chord that we're going to look at is the E flat 7, okay? As well as the B flat 7, sorry. So let's introduce you to E flat 7. E flat 7, you're going to bar on the 3rd fret. My finger needs to clamp down, my thumb needs to be behind. And you're going to put your middle finger on the 1st fret, sorry, on the 4th fret of the A string. It's not too dissimilar to D7. So there's D, D7, the full D7. Just move them all up a notch and you've got E flat 7. Easy. Okay, and then B flat 7, just move that all the way down to the 1st fret, bar again, and instead of using the A string for your finger 2, you're just going to use the C string. And you get this? As opposed to this. There's B flat. Here's the 7th. It's a very subtle change. So, as I said, the main chord we're concerned about is B flat. But let me guide you through 23 so you can see the movement that I do for each chord. I'll do it nice and slowly. Here we go. B flat. 2, 3, E flat 7. B flat. B flat 7, listen to the slight change. E flat 7. Back to B flat. Make sure you keep that finger nice and straight. Now I go to F first. Then I bring those other two for F7. E flat 7. B flat, sorry, B flat 7. F with the 7. So there we go, folks. That is your B flat chord family, and give it a go. If all else fails, head for B flat. Thank you for watching.